Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 2 of my Communist Diamond Mountain campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4, Equestria at War. So we could right now join in the war against Prywin. I don't actually see any reason to do so because I don't think we have enough war support. You know what? It doesn't hurt. So yeah, we might as well, actually it does. It hurts our stability a whole lot, but yeah, we're going to join in here. Okay, so now I could switch us over to war economy. Whenever my war support, once I have enough political power to do so. Now, I see the thing is, this is going to clash with my earlier plan to spend the political power. So there's also all these other things I could spend it on. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky world I'm living in. Ah! Here we go. Battle of the Underbark. The past months have been used to garner support from every dog against the government. Clifford had traveled the country to and fro to ensure that everything was in place for this moment. The war for the future of Diamond Mountain would begin in the lower quarters. In fact, the revolution would start in the same place where he used to live before fleeing, the Underbark. Thousands of dogs from all over the kingdom flooded into the dirty halls which served as quarters for the slaves of Diamond Mountain. Armed with rifles and other stolen weaponry, they quickly moved to free any slaves still being kept there. Minutes later, the red flag was raised in the middle of the hall to the loud cheering of the revolutionaries. Clifford knew there would be little time before the guards took notice of the revolt. But this time, cannons and machine guns would mow down the first responders. 3 hours later, and the battle lines were drawn. As predicted, the royal commander who came first made the mistake of underestimating his enemy and charged his forces right in, but with cannon fire and hail of bullets, the royalist charge was driven back. When that didn't give the desired result, the king dogs brought up their own artillery, and the two sides shot back and forth for a while. Clifford expected the enemy to bring in reinforcements, so he had to act quickly. The freed slaves and his sympathizers were now gathered for a desperate charge. The red wave would not stop until all enemies were defeated. If they could win this battle, there would be hope. With the power of desperation and hope, the dogs threw themselves on the enemy, completely enraged by the sights of their former masters. The scene was bloody, and many died on both sides, but in the end, the red flag still flew deep underground. For the revolution! So we lose political power, stability, and pony power, because fuck me, right? I just don't think we're going to be able to get anything done. Unless I just completely stop taking focuses. No. Let's just... fuck's sake. Let's, okay, at least we got some political power. You know, it's gonna be good in the long run, but I think... we're gonna just keep... We've grown beyond craft hounds and their family forges. Now great forges where all dogs work line the lower laws of the hall, supplying us with whatever we need. Yes, we've taken control of the lower halls, and so we've started the revolution. We being the communists, right? I don't know. I'm just, damn. It's a hole. It is definitely a hole I'm trying to get out of. Now the good news is this war against Prywin is not going to end anytime soon. King under the mountain. Rover Diamond Shield stood on the balcony of his palace, which overlooked the main hold of Diamond Mountain. The city was majestic, an underground wonder which took centuries to become as monumental as it is now. Layers upon layers of stone and marble buildings comprised the city, with gargantuan support pillars reaching up into the darkness above to support the ceiling of this dog-made cave. The monarch could hear the muffled screams from down below. The rebels had breached the city's defenses, and they were rushing towards the palace. Rover heard a soft voice behind him. "Father, I'm all packed. We shouldn't wait much longer. They'll be here soon." The king's daughter Molly was his greatest treasure. Smart and kind, two qualities Rover never really possessed himself. "I know," the king sighed. "Molly, how did this happen? Why are they so angry? I didn't change anything from how it was before." "I think you know, Dad." The princess gave Rover a weak smile and explained. "I think they wanted change. Now that they know about the rest of the world, they want to be more like the rest." Rover indeed already knew it. If only he had been given more time. He, the king, had to flee Diamond Mountain now. After the royals escaped to the capital with what was left of the royal guard, the Reds found the palace left empty. After another bloody battle, the revolution had reached the capital. it would end very soon. Chaos erupts throughout the country, losing pony power, more stability, and political power. Well, I guess I'm already at 0, so fuck it, right? But we're in negative political power. Sorry, I'm cursing so much. I really gotta stop cursing so damn much. Break the collars! After occupying the capital, organized resistance against the revolutionary. Oh God, what's wrong with me? Let me fix my. Okay. Now, after occupying the capital, organized resistance against the revolution had all but ceased, while Clifford forces slowly killed those nobles and royalists who were still looking out in some cities. The ex-slave started to think about the future. He took over many of the government institutions of the kingdom as his own, appointing loyal dogs to oversee them. According to instructions in the works of Karl Marx and Steel Stallion, the original revolutionaries needed to establish a temporary dictatorship until the last traces of oppression were gone. Not so long after the people's government was established, King Rover Diamondshield and Princess Molly were captured. Apparently, the princess had urged her father to turn himself in to stop the bloodshed. And indeed, with the royal family in prison, any remaining resistance died out. The red banners now draped at the palace's entrance, and every dog knew that he was free. Long live the heroes of the revolution. Towards a classless society. So we're going to get political power, stability, risk of rebellion's gone. Wolf will become the ruling party. We'll leave the River Union, and Diamond Shield will stop being a field marshal. Well, obviously. So we keep Biter, huh? But there he is, Clifford the Red. Clifford the Red, indeed. Okay. So we now have exiled divisions, apparently. Oh, because they were in the other side. They're moving back though. Okay, so yeah, some of the yeah. Okay, so we need a new field marshal or something, right? Or are we gonna get? I haven't even really been looking that far ahead. Some of the others want to do non-aggression pacts with me, and you know what? We need to buy time after the revolution. So let's do that. Now we technically are still at war with Prywin. Prywin is now being attacked by the Zapzan National Republic. So this is kind of awkward since we are now at war with a communist society, but you know, we can chalk this up to how would I say it? We're gonna say that you know it takes time. It takes time. It's not like everybody's got telephones, right? So it's gonna take a little bit of time for the word to get down there to Prywin. Now, is there any way for us to offer peace? We cannot. Let's see. Can't improve relations with them. I don't know what we're gonna do. This is a tricky issue. We're just gonna stay out of it. So we're still running a negative political power every day, and damn this unstable trading. Troubled rapport between our people and the changelings have been causing far more harm than good. Most Granite Cliffians insist on no wrongdoing, with the evidence points to deliberate incitation from their part. I don't feel like that's right. Look, let's just get the damn political power, switch over to a war economy, and then figure out what we're going to do from there. Actually, why can't we do total mobilization? Oh, there's not enough world tension. I guess that's to stop people cheesing it. Okay, but we have formed the Eastern Dogs Republic. Very cool. Now we got to figure out what to do next. How's Prywin doing? Oh no, they've lost Twelton. Yep, that's the end of that. Okay, so I guess we'll just split it between Prywin and the Republic. Something like that. Oh shoot, did I just take it for myself? No. Oh yeah, it's just this new thing they didn't update, so let's pass it a bunch of times. Where's the Republic, Vinland? Here we go. Yeah, and you guys get 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 4 and 4. That would be most fair, so to speak. Nope, can't do that. Right. Just gotta click this a few times. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, we just saw a last second bombing of Nanowitch. Guess those guys didn't get the memo. The war was over. Alright, so we're still, yeah, but now we can't go to the war economy. However, as long as we do have this much saved up. Maybe I should spend it on fixing one of these things. But this is only going to actually lower my political power gain even more. Still, the poverty problem is a serious one. Do Free Mountain. The Free Mountain will give us 150. And our stability being low is what's also hurting. Okay, let's we're going to tackle the poverty problem. Wait, no. Yeah, this does the maximum amount of good for us. Actually, probably improving the workers' conditions. Doesn't that make more sense in the lore? It's like, it's all about the workers, like we're gonna get rid of slavery. Yeah, let's improve the workers' conditions. So it's gonna hurt factory output and consumer goods, but I've just got no stability right now. Now, the Free Mountain. We, the oppressed dogs of Diamond Mountain, have finally broken free. The rich and decadent king and all those that profited from seeing us in chains will know of our revenge. Our chains are broken, and the future for the free dogs is bright. So, 20% popularity, 150 political power. Okay, cool. Are we still actually getting active gain? Yes, we are. So we still have the growing communism. I guess that'll never go away, so eventually we will be at 100% party popularity. All right, so with the minus 15 a day, minus 15% a day. Wait. Oh. Wait a minute, what? Okay, yeah, they're improving the workers' conditions. So you see current effects, we're at minus 18% political power gain because of the stability, so hopefully we can start to get that up. And actually gain political power when we're taking a focus. What a concept. Ah, Lenya went fascist. They're gonna die. Oh, they're actually going for squash the bugs. Wait, where's that at? Did they clean this up? They changed this. This is different from when I played I played Alenia in my own time. I went the Queen Velvet route and fended off the changelings and won that. It was pretty awesome. The key is micromanage. But I do remember though that you had a choice between getting an alliance with Equestria or not, and I went with the not. So they've I don't think they so much changed this. That's probably the right word, although there's probably some differences, but it looks like they mostly reorganized. If that makes sense. Oh wait, no, it's pretty different. Yeah. If I ever did an Elenian campaign though, and I went Queen Velvet on the channel, and I'm not even necessarily saying I would do that, but I would just do the alliance with Equestria, because the only thing it does is it drags it. If you don't do the alliance with Equestria, the war is just longer than it normally would be, because you're you don't have any Equestrian help, so like the changelings are completely focused on you. All right, so we've got the Free Mountain, we've got political power. We should be gaining every day now. So let's get the. This is what I actually should have done first. We're gonna get the Silent Work Pony. Yeah, that's what I should have done before any of this actually. Now there's so much. There's just so much to do. It's like the song goes. There's just so much to do. Commie wrap up. Commie wrap up. Let's deal with the royal family. The swift revolution meant we could imprison the royal family before they can flee. Now they cower with their tails between their legs, waiting for the free dog's judgment. They have many crimes to answer for: slavery, ordering brutal punishments, general incompetence. We will make sure the law dog finds the family guilty on all accounts. Let's get this over with, because it's impolite to keep a royal waiting. Okay. So we've maxed out Diamond Mountain. We got to start pitting more military factories in, because we need, what, more than 25, right? Yeah, to fulfill our potential and actually become a modern society. So we'll get working on that. Can I even fit 12 more factories? Oh yeah, 4, 3, 7. Wait a minute. No. I need 12 more. 12. Oh yeah, I could do it. There's room for 12 more factories. Well, 13 more factories. I'm so disappointed that Longsword, Longsword committed suicide. It would have been interesting, but this just means that I can play this out. In fact, that's what I'm going to do immediately after I'm done recording this campaign. I'm going to go over there, and first I'll win the Civil War, and like I said before, I'll win the Civil War, then do a cut, and then go to that save file. Should be very, very fun. Okay, fate of the royals. We have captured the royal family. We have made all the preparations to execute them for their crimes. There are many in the nation who are sympathetic, but there are many who are in the nation who are sympathetic to Princess Molly. They feel like she was not complicit in her father's actions, and that she was actually pushing for the abolition of slavery from within the royal palace. Although killing the entire family would be the safest way to get rid of any royalist sympathies, it might make us unpopular in the eyes of the people. What should we do? Okay, spare the princess, kill the king. River Republic will get the exiled princess. It'll look better if we kick them both out. So the king goes to Lake City. The River Republic gets the princess. Lowers our stability, increases our political power. If we kill them straight up, we'll get 50 political power and less stability. Okay, well, first off, this is definitely something I'm going to want to put in the guide eventually. So let me just make a quick save file here. I think we're just gonna spare. I think we're gonna spare the princess. Damn, I was hoping that like she'd marry Clifford. That's where this was headed, but I guess he's too far gone. We'll spare her. She still will be exiled. Okay, next we need to. What do we need to do next? Yeah, all the River Republic stuff is gone. Guess we're probably just gonna focus on this for quite a while until we have the factories. So, seize the means of production. This means common students. Why do I have so many stupid diamond dogs in my nation? All right, we were a few dogs. Lineage does not bend, as expected. A few dogs held on to all the wealth of the mountain. Well, a lot of stuff happening right now. While we labored for long hours in the dark, they got to sit back and watch their wealth grow. No more. The factories and workshops should be owned by the state so that every dog can get their fair share of the fruits of their labor. Any dog that resists us in taking their ill-gotten property will be tried as a traitor. You are an enemy of the Dog Alliance and a traitor. Okay, we still need better artillery at some point, and we're dealing with this, and that. It's way too far ahead for that. Let's get some better support. Okay. So, I think I feel safe actually building more divisions now. Can't do too many, of course, but it's something. A few more. Oh, yeah, we got, you know what? We got to, well, I guess let's keep going down until I feel pretty, pretty good. Like, let's at... Where's that other... Oh, yeah, do we never get another research slot? Red Federation. By ensuring the dogs have a seat at the table, we can help the revolution along in the Riverlands. Oh, goodness. Alright. Let's grab... Do I want the military theorist? No, we need to tackle the poverty problem. Okay. Means of production have been seized. Diamond Mountain has turned red like a ruby. The wealth of its vast mines is getting redistributed among the ex-slaves of the mountain. Any dog who resists the new order is put down without second thought, as the downtrodden and oppressed of yesteryear exact bloody revenge upon their former masters. Let us stabilize the revolution and get rid of the last dogs who would work against us. Computing machines, yes. Okay. All right. I think we're set. All of Front. Yeah, the Olenians are dropping quick. Olenian Reich. So, is it like a national spirit? Princess Molly, more stability and daily harmony support. So I'm guessing it would have been the same for Lake City. They would have had more stability and more fascist support. Yeah, what are they up to over here? They haven't gone down here yet. Not too much anyway. They're not expanding yet. It's still early in the game. But what you gotta really understand with Equestria War is things don't really get cooking usually till 1010. The Khanate of Yakistan, they've gone fascist. Khan Ezent Gurin. Yaks love cheaper howitzers. So they've gone this one. Rebuilding, reuniting. What eventually happens if they keep going down this locations over Baradur. Smashing's highest calling. Reclaim Lost Realms. Now we're talking. Final preparations. They can attack the bugs. They can attack the changelings. They can attack the penguins, Nova Griffonia, the polar bears. So basically, if you go fascist, at least, I don't know what the other ones do yet, but you could take over the whole like every non-pony country except for Olenian. But let's be honest, by the time you get that far in Yak Ancestry, the deer are dead. The deer will certainly be dead. Changing popularity of fascism minus 15%. Ooh, it's the perfect time to take it, isn't it? More stability could be good though. Public minds. See, I need all three of these bottom ones before I could take either Red Federation or Ruby Communism, which I'm still debating which one I want to do. Stability, true enemy. Okay, let's do re-education courses. It's going to do, I think, a lot more for me overall. Many of our old enemies can still be won for the revolution by giving them mandatory... Oh, people are canceling non-aggression pact. What's up with that? By giving them mandatory education on socialist values, we will ensure both their loyalty and their usefulness. Of course, we will also be re-educating the people themselves, the dogs themselves, since there's much to be learned from the socialist scientists that came before us. What's going on? Who's not... Oh, right. Yeah. The deer are dying. Okay, so we'll cancel that. Let's... Guess we're going to get it from the changelings now. Actually, are there any communists we could deal with? That's probably what we should do. Stalingrad. Perfect. Home of the revolution. I think we'll go ahead and take this even though it's ahead of time. Or is this better? It's 333 either way. Alright, I do really want to get this theorist. I gotta do something about army experience at some point, but on the other hand, how good can like my enemies be? You know, look at it, Farbrook's got 6 divisions, that's it. Oh, but they formed a league, the Hillfolk League. Farbrook, the Fir Trees, and Water Towns. Okay. Then we're gonna have to figure something else out. Let's first though... We're gonna encourage the reading classes. Oh, what are we gonna do about factories though? Because I'm right now remembering, I think the way I was able to modernize pretty quick was because I defeated Hellquill, so I had all their factories when I did the Diamond Shield path. We will see. We got more units ready to deploy. Now, because I now have enough, let's... Yeah, no more slaves. Everybody's a warhound. And we were able to afford to switch everybody over. Okay. Okay. Let's get everybody training. Re-education courses are also done. What's going to help me with distribution, public mines? How can I make more factories faster? Maybe by tapping into oil? We could... We tap into oil, maybe we can get some factories through trade. Nah. Oh, I like this. Red Army. More recruitable population. That's what I need right now, so that can save me political power. The slave army has, of course, been terminated, but many of the slaves have not forgotten their time in the armed forces to defend the revolution. These old soldiers will fight anew, not for masters or kings, but for the revolution. Not chained or leashed, but as proud, free dogs, the Red Army shall defend the hold of the revolution against any dog who tries to steal our wealth. So, let me see here. If I do the Red Federation, this... Okay, so this we try to join the revolution, and join with them and create revolution from within. If we do Ruby communism, we get more stability and more defense of our territory, but that's about it. So, 5 stability and a little bit more defense on my cores. I think I'm probably just going to go Red Federation because maybe I can see if I can. Although they're democracies, they won't join in with. Well, not all of them are though. I was about to say is they won't join in my offensive wars to carry the revolution north. A little bit of a pickle. Okay, towed artillery is done. Let's come over here. Oh, that's right, motorized. Forgot I wanted to build some of those. But geez, how many could I possibly make? Because I was wanting to do field hospitals, and I probably still should. But where do I find the room? Let's also create a new commander here real quick. Oh, Beasley of Khazar Bark. Okay, cool. He's a inflexible strategist. Perfect. Okay, we'll get that. And we'll also get the defensive doctrine in a minute. Okay, we are really falling behind on a lot of stuff scientifically. Development grants. I wonder who's winning the race right now to form the Federation. Wait a second. Any wars that I would want to send volunteers to? No. So then internationalism can wait. Instead, let's keep getting our stability up. Region-wide industrial education. No, I don't care about that. In a few days, we'll be done with the reading classes. We can figure out which one of these we want to take next. Removes negligible illiteracy. Okay, so that's what we'll do next. Just so we could finally be done with the poverty issue. Okay, now the Griffonian Empire's rolling. Okay. No, I'm looking for... where's some communists? Where are the communists? I suppose, Equestria, they're going to probably ally with Stalingrad, so I guess we will work with them. Okay. And encourage reading classes once again. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Then we get Red North. Fairbrook and Fir Trees. We've got... Whoops. We have 16 divisions right now. These guys have 6, 8, 2. So we're about even. I don't know how good theirs are, though. You know what? We could justify on Hellquill. Oh, no. They got 31 divisions. If we're going to go after Hellquill at all... I'm just kind of curious about if we'd get the event again, but... If we're going to go after Hellquill at all, that's going to have to be after these other wars. And we have begun to mobilize our new population as well. Okay, they're all done. Excellent. So is the wealth redistribution. All right. so let's see. We have our rangers here. No, soft attack for these is 39. It's about the same as my. I guess these guys just get attack bonuses, or oh wait, no, these are regular infantry. That's the problem. I'm trying to compare them to the Iron Paws. So the Iron Paws are 39 attack, 7 hard attack. I'm just trying to see. Oh, I know a better way to compare. Okay, check this out. So you click this, and you also click this. So this way we can directly compare what these two different divisions do. So the Iron Paws have slightly more HP. They have lower suppression. They use more supply. Their piercing is slightly higher. Their heart attack is slightly higher. Their breakthrough is worse, but their defense is better. But though I guess the thing with these is that they get bonuses in the mountains. They get bonuses in mountains against forts, and they're also amphibious. So that's interesting. So they're like a mix of Marines and Mountaineers. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, that's enough for today. In the next episode, we are probably going to head north to attack Farbrook and Fur Tree Village, and I guess Water Towns too, because they're all in a faction together. Anyway, I'll see you all then. Have a great day. Subscribe if you have not already. Goodbye.